Overclockers, my name's Bryony and welcome to another episode of BIOS Update, our regular bi-weekly news series that brings together the biggest and the best PC tech and gaming news so you can stay up to date. In this week's stories, there is loads of gaming news to cover, with Tango Gameworks saved, Half-Life 3 confirmed, an insane AMD free game promo, Valve's next game leaked, and much more. So let's get straight into it. You might remember that a little while ago we reported Microsoft chose to close a number of Bethesda studios, including Tango Gameworks and Redfall's Arcane Austin. Now, in more positive news, PUBG publisher Krafton has acquired Tango Gameworks and the Hi-Fi Rush IP from Xbox, meaning the studio will no longer be shut down. In a recent press release, Krafton said, "As part of this strategic agreement, Krafton intends to collaborate with Xbox and ZeniMax to ensure a smooth transition, allowing the talented team to continue developing the Hi-Fi Rush IP and explore future projects." They also said there will be no impact on the existing game catalogue of The Evil Within, The Evil Within 2, Ghostwire Tokyo, and the original Hi-Fi Rush. They just seem to be focusing on what comes next. Krafton said they bought the studio to expand globally and bolster their portfolio with innovative and high-quality content. Hi-Fi Rush certainly meets these criteria after gaining thousands of positive reviews and even winning a few awards. Fans of the franchise can now start looking forward to Hi-Fi Rush 2, supported by the very rich Krafton. The gaming community are so desperate for Valve to make Half-Life 3 that they can often be seen clutching at straws, clinging to any tiny bit of info that might finally confirm the end of the long 20-year wait. However, this time around, the evidence may be a tad more solid. Valve threw gamers a bone with the launch of Half-Life Alyx in 2019, but what has that team been working on since? Well, many think that it's HLX, which has been revealed through data mining to be a new non-VR single-player game where you play as a character inside a HEV suit somewhere off-world with some very detailed code for drivable vehicles. Hidden in the code is something called Zen Gorilla, Zen Jellyfish, and Zen Swooper, all things that were initially cut from Half-Life Alyx. So this does sound a lot like Half-Life 3. To add to the rumours, a voice actor recently leaked HLX with references to Project White Sands. It's thought that White Sands is probably a reference to Half-Life 3, as White Sands is actually a park in New Mexico, and that is actually the state where the fictional Black Mesa is located. While this isn't proof, and it doesn't necessarily mean anything will actually be released, clearly Valve are working on something that is really quite interesting, and hopefully there will be an announcement very soon. Red Dead Redemption 2 has been hugely popular since its arrival on PC back in 2019. The open world Western has won over 175 Game of the Year awards and has a committed player base of around 35,000 playing on Steam every day. But somehow, the original game, which launched on consoles over 14 years ago, still hasn't been ported to PC. But now, there's hope, as a recent, seemingly accidental leak on the PlayStation Store confirms Rockstar has been working on the game behind the scenes. Supposedly, it will feature support for higher resolutions and frame rates with multi-monitor support and spatial surround sound. AMD's FSR2 upscaling technology might even feature with a range of upscaling options to further improve performance and immersion. The PC version will include all the content from the original Game of the Year edition, such as the zombie-filled Undead Nightmare expansion, plus all the upgrades made to the 2023 console remasters, with further enhancements exclusive to the PC platform. So, fingers crossed for a full remaster with some beautiful graphics that will test our modern gaming PCs. As this is just a leak, there's no official release date yet, but I bet an announcement from Rockstar is coming very soon, maybe even at this year's Gamescom at the end of the month. Valve still hasn't officially announced a Deadlock, but that hasn't stopped The Verge from playing, leaking, and reviewing the private early development version of the game. In a controversial decision, journalist Sean Hollister ignored the pop-up request to not share anything with anyone and just went ahead and recorded a bunch of gameplay and took screenshots before writing an article and getting banned. Deadlock isn't really a secret, as it just hit over 18,000 concurrent players on Steam. And it seems that Valve is actually randomly inviting more players and allowing them to invite even more friends. It's almost like the leaks are all part of the plan, with Valve deliberately letting certain things slide to get some free advertising. As for the gameplay, it looks fun and surprisingly well polished. It's a mix of Overwatch, Dota 2, Team Fortress 2 and much more. Even in this early development build, there are 20 different heroes, with some weird and wonderful and others more your basic archer, swordsman, sniper and shotgun shooter. You play as part of a team of 6 versus 6, where your team of heroes attempts to dominate the map by slowly attacking the opposing team and pushing them back. All this while leading an army of NPC minions down your lanes to destroy the opposing team's defenses, level up your hero, and take out huge boss-like enemies, a little like other MOBA games. It combines so many popular multiplayer game mechanics, I can see it being extremely popular, as there is literally something for everyone and I can't wait to try it. Let's hope we get a more official announcement from Valve soon. Moving on to a couple of hardware stories, in August is the best time to buy an AMD GPU, and it's because you can actually get 5 games free thanks to a weird overlap in promotions. They're great titles too, and if you calculate the value, the GPU is essentially half off. Simply upgrade with the Radeon RX 7700 XT Frostpunk 2 Edition, a beautiful white card with an awesome themed backplate for $399.95. It comes with a code for Frostpunk 2 in the box, plus qualifies for the Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 game and Unknown 9 Awakening Games Bundle, plus the AMD Choose 2 Games Bundle. Select your favourites from Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, Starfield, Lies of P and Company of Heroes 3. If you're not really a huge fan of the Frostpunk design, of course other 7700 XT and 7800 XT GPUs and AMD powered PCs still come with 4 free games. All 3 promotions are only available until the 31st of August, so it's best not to hang around if you want to bolster your game library with some awesome games while saving a bunch of money. Codes are emailed to you on product purchase, and there is a dedicated page on the Overclockers website that explains the offer in more detail. To finish up, you might have noticed from my many unboxing videos that I love Ducky keyboards, and they've been busy releasing yet more designs. One of the most recent additions is a must-have for Fallout fans. Whether you love the games or the TV series, the Nuka-Cola design is iconic. And now you can zap that thirst with the Ducky Project D and Fallout Tinker 75 Special Edition. Equipped with new Cherry MX2A switches, gaskets and foam, this 10 keyless keyboard should provide a great typing experience and is available with all the popular switch types. You can also easily add your own thanks to the hot swap technology. The eye-catching design is officially licensed by Bethesda with a blend of red, white and yellow set on a red top plate. There's an additional 6 novelty keycaps depicting all the different Nuka-Cola flavours and a second stylized spacebar. For a limited time, this keyboard actually comes with a free matching Ducky and Fallout Nuka-Cola mouse pad, which is awesome. It matches the keyboard perfectly, and also a Ducky Feather mouse with Huano switches, all for just $149.99. Thanks for watching this week's episode of BIOS Update. Are you most excited for Half-Life 3? Deadlock or Red Dead Redemption coming to PC? Do let me know in the comments below, and of course like, subscribe and check out our 9900X review with Ian. I'll see you again in the next one.